Okay, welcome to part 3 where we tackle 2 more Mega Man boss riders, Kamens. This is Agito as, what is this, Cloudman?
Yeah, I love how they incorporated his bike.
The Machine Tornado.
That's pretty cool. I'll just listen to that music.
Such a good opening theme. There's a remix version called the 24/7 version, even better. It has the lyric, "You can do it, count 0. I think that is. There's another one as well. Because there's Ready to Go, Here We Go, and I think You Can Do It is the other one, yeah. So, Agito, originally designed as a sequel to Kuga, somewhere along the way they decided that they should leave Kuga's story as it was, finished, and a world of peace. So instead it's a world where a Kuga existed and fought
the events of
enemies
Kuga happened, but
it's not the same
that
Kuga. Yeah, so it's the first instance of alternate worlds, really. So you'll see, in Agito there are still things that are similar to Kuga, such as the police tech rider
just look at
G3,
Kibara just wrecking everything.
who we saw in Slashman's level driving the truck. Was it Slashman's level?
No, it was Ryuki.
Oh, in Ryuki's level at the start there was a rider in a truck, that was G3. A design based off of Kuga that the police made in their attempt to fight any monsters who would return. Unfortunately, the G3 system was designed for Grongi and not Unknown, or Lords, as they are also known. So when the Unknowners start appearing, G3 is kind of useless for a good long time. Which is a shame, because I really like the character who was G3.
But at least in Kuga and Agito, the police actually do something other than fall over.
I'd like to change that to the G3 department do something.
Oh, right, okay.
If you'd seen Agito, you'd realise how arseholes the police actually are in that show. It's kind of depressing. Especially Hojo.
Oh, well, we don't talk about Hojo.
Yeah, so Agito is a series about a man called Shoichi Sugami, I think.
Sugami?
Yeah, Sugami.
Yeah, it's Sugami.
He washes up on a beach with no memory of his past, and is taken in by a professor of paranormal studies and his daughter and son, I think. No, it's not his daughter, but it is his son. Her parents died in an accident on a boat that is also to do with the plot. For some reason, Shoichi has the ability to transform into Agito. He doesn't know why, just as much as he doesn't know who he is. All he knows is that when unknowns appear, he gets a signal in his head that tells him to go and fight them. There's Tackle. She's strongest girlfriend woman.
She's not a rider, honest.
Yeah, let's not call one, but demand more females while completely ignoring Tackle. Double standards. I hate them sometimes.
I get it. Double. I get it.
There should be a song called Double Standard. That should have been the song for Cyclone Joker, really. I don't know if there was a song for each one.
Just listen to that, exactly as the song is.
Oh, quality.
Oh yeah, also listen to the synchronized. Exactly when it went in the lightning bolt.
So this, I assume, is the climax version of Believe Yourself or Deep Breath? Which one is it?
This is Deep Breath.
Oh yeah, this Deep Breath. The song for Shining Agito is final form, but it also is played in the episode he uses Trinity form. It's generally recognised as the Burning / Shining song, but it also appeared in Trinity Form's episode, which was only used once and for good reason.
This is the It Just Got Real song. It just got very, very real.
Agito is also
because
in my
I like
top
the song.
5, along with Kuga, Blade, and Hibiki, and one other show which I have not decided on yet because it's kind of behind.
You may be able to notice how much I'm enjoying this song by the fact I'm not charging my shots.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be interrupted by attack right.
No, I turned off that sound effect by replacing the sound because it was just ridiculous.
Alright.
I'm just trying to make it last long, you see.
See, it also kind of makes sense that Agito is Cloudman, except for the electric part, because he does have a storm form.
Yeah, but that's why. Storm form.
Yeah, beyond that, there's no electricity theme with Agito. Now,
I don't know what
at this point in part 3, you might be wondering, you said there were 9 previous series, but there are only 8 Robot Masters.
Yeah, we'll get to him later. Later.
Yeah, we'll get to him later, just saying. But yeah, Agito is a really good show. kind of slow start, but I find that a lot of these series tend to be a bit rough until about episode 10. Episode 5 for some, like Mebius.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's
Next
the
up
brush
it's
letters.
Den-O.
Now, this is a case of your mileage may vary with this show, and I'll say why when we get into it. Den-O is a series about a time-traveling train called the Denliner, and creatures called Imagine who will make contracts with humans to grant them a wish, so long as they can go back in time and start messing things up with the timelines and whatnot.
Yeah, they mess with history.
Yeah.
Make a mess of things.
It is Den-O's job to hunt down Imagine like this and destroy them before they just mess up history too much. The person who becomes Den-O is a man called a boy called
Ryotaro, isn't it?
Yeah, Ryotaro. I'm not sure what his surname is.
No,
He's a very unlucky lad, so it's by pure chance that he actually becomes Den-O in the first place. To become Den-O, he has to be possessed by an Imagine which he calls Momotaros, and 3 others who will give him access to his other 3 forms. There's not really much to say about the plot of Den-O because it kind of is not really there. There isn't much plot to Den-O. The villain just turns up in the last 15 episodes and says that he's going to do stuff. That doesn't mean the show's bad. It was purely made as a comedy series after about 5 years of grim dearth. Not that I would say Hibiki was all that dark. And
this is Action Zero, which is the theme of the secondary rider, Zeranos. If you want your grim, then Zeranos is where it is, considering his transformation trinket and how it works.
Yeah, that's kind of spoilers though, so I can't explain that.
That's a shame.
Den-O,
if you want to go and read about it, you'll think, well, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it is pretty bad, especially the upgrade form.
Isn't Den-O basically just like slapstick constantly? Like
yeah,
the
Den-O was a comedy series made after 5 years of pretty dark shit series. Though I wouldn't say Hibiki was that dark. It was very popular in Japan. It was probably the most popular series, to the point where they made about 7 Den-O movies, or movies that had Den-O in them.
Yeah, there's O's Den-O, which is Den-O, Kiva, Decade, double O's. That's the order it came in. So,
yeah, Den-O crosses over with Kiva,
bring back Den-O.
Decade, double, and O's, I think. Yeah, plus he also has about 6 movies of his own. Now, the show itself, and
because
about 3 of its movies are decent,
you know?
But unfortunately, if you watch all of Den-O's footage, you eventually get a bit tired of it. That's not to say it's a bad show.
They're very lucky that, you know how the kids are like, Imagine.
Yeah.
They're pretty lucky that it happened to be the series that goes in time travel as its theme, because they can just use that as the excuse as to why it's crossing over with everyone else. It's just
another advantage is that in the movie they proved that the Imagine don't necessarily need to be they don't need to possess Ryotaro to transform into Den-O.
Oh yeah.
I think. So they could just
need a belt.
They can just use Momotaros's voice actor for future crossovers. Which reminds me, a lot of bloody Toku actors have been retiring recently. About 2 weeks ago, Gosei Black did, and then the other day, Mebius' actor did. Which is kind of shit, because I like it.
I'm listening to the music again. At first I was like, this song is alright, and now it's like my favourite song.
Well, there's not much competition with Den-O, really. I listened to Double Action a few hours ago, and not very good. There's Den-O platform, rod form, sword form, gun form I saw there.
Yeah, he just changes forms, like, because of how he is. Like, rod in the air, he's gun when he shoots these bubbles. His sword form is the red one when he does the upward bubbles, and axe form when he does those orange horizontal ones.
The climax theme at the minute is the main theme of Kamen Rider Den-O, which is called Climax Jump. It has about 4 remixes, including one where all the Imagine sing it in their suits.
That was pretty good.
It was good. It is good. I do like Climax Jump. Then liner. Is it Climax Form or Liner Form? Something like that.
It's Climax Form.
There's another one that's got Den Evan Segan, but I can never find it.
Oh yeah, there's Wing Form as well. C. But yeah, basically there's 2 songs for Den-O. There's Climax Jump and there's Double Action. Action Zero being like a remix of Double Action. It's ridiculous. If you go on Wikipedia, you can see there's like 8 remixes of the Climax Jump, about 12 of Double Action.
Yep. I will give Deno this. As much as it was a series with no story, it had a pretty good emotional ending.
I need to stop like listening to the music and just fight the guys.
I just realised you finished off Deno's level and there's another minute of footage. Have you done that thing again where we stuck around on the bloody title screen?
No! Look, you've got this introductory thing, and then you've got the bit where it shows you, you gotta do the...
Oh yeah, this power makes absolutely no sense in regards to Deno, by the way.
No, it does, because the gun form one, Ryuteros, has a bubble launcher. There you go.
Not as his main weapon, he uses that when he sat around on the train.
Alright, okay, join us next time for part 4 when we'll be taking on the next Kamen Rider in the list, who is Kamen Rider Kabuto. See you then, everybody!